So good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's class. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers on the class. It might be nice to dedicate your practice today to your mother. It's probably quite fitting. So if you'd like to get started in the opening Shavasana, today we'll be working on backbends. So yeah, if you'd like to begin in the opening Shavasana, lying back gently onto your mats, drawing your feet out to the edge of your mat as you gently lie back, drawing your arms away from your body with your palms facing upwards. Gently bring your eyes to close. As you arrive on your mat for your practice this morning, letting go of all the stresses and worries of your week. Allowing yourself to switch off for the next hour. Inhaling deeply from the bottom of your belly, allowing your breath to rise into your chest. Exhale, relaxing your chest, relaxing your belly, completely emptying your lungs. Inhaling, filling your belly, filling your chest. Exhale, relax your chest, relax your belly, completely emptying your lungs. Continue to add length and control to your breath this morning. Using this connection to your breath to allow your body and mind to arrive on your mat for your practice this morning. As we move into silence for the next 2 minutes. Bring your awareness back to your body, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, moving your hands and feet. Gently move your head from side to side, waking up your neck. Resting your head back at center. Keeping your legs extended. Join your heels on your mat. Inhaling to raise your arms over your head. Getting a full body stretch. And exhale, release. Gently bending your knees and rolling over to your right hand side, making a cushion with your hand. Gently keeping your eyes closed, making your way to a comfortable seated position at the front of your mat. Drawing your hands together at heart center. You might want to set an intention for your practice this morning, remembering throughout your practice to be gentle and courageous in equal measures. Bowing your head towards your hands, open your eyes. Namaste. To begin today's class, we'll warm up the wrists. So gently extend your arms straight out in front of you and make circular motions with your wrists, just releasing any tension. And the other direction. Connect to your breath. And exhale, release, gently dropping your hands back down. Warming up the shoulders by placing the palms of your hands on the tops of your shoulders and make forward circular motions with your elbows, gradually making the circles wider. Connect to your breath and the other direction, gradually making the circles wider. And exhale, release, dropping your hands back down. Gently lower your left ear to your left shoulder and walk your right hand away from your body, feeling a nice stretch along the top of your shoulder. And exhale, come back round to center, dropping your right ear to your right shoulder and walking your left hand away from your body. You might feel a lot of tension. It's an area we hold a lot of our tension. And exhale, come back round to center. And from here, make your way to a kneeling position on your mat as we move into gate pose. Shifting your right leg straight out to the side with your toes facing forward. Dropping your left hand to your mat. As you inhale, raise your right arm over your head and spiral your chest towards the sky. Connect to your breath as you breathe into your right side body Inhale, gently come up, placing that right hand on your right leg. As you inhale, raise your left arm and gently fold out to the right. Breathing into that left side body, creating length. Exhale, release, dropping that left hand back down and raising your right arm back over your head. Trying to spiral our chest towards the sky. Breathing into that right side body. Inhale, gently come up and join your knees together. This time shifting your left leg out to the side. Dropping your right hand to your mat as you raise your left arm over your head. Spiraling your chest towards the sky. Engage that left foot on your mat, reaching out through your left fingertips. Inhale, gently come up, placing that left hand on your left leg. As you inhale, raise your right arm over your head and gently fold a little bit out to the left. Breathing into that right side body. Exhale, release, dropping your right hand back down and raising your left arm over your head. Deeply breathing into your left side body. Inhale, gently come up, joining your knees together. And from here, you can sweep your feet behind you as you move into tabletop position. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders in line. Your knees are tracking under your hips. We'll move into a cat-cow. On an inhale, lifting your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, as you drop your tailbone and draw your chin towards your chest. Exhale, dropping your belly button as you lift your tailbone, opening your chest. Inhale, spine up, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae as you drop your tailbone and draw your chin towards your chest. Imagining you're pushing the floor away from you. Exhale, dropping your belly button as you lift your tailbone and open your chest. And gently making your way back to a neutral spine. We'll move into a gentle spinal twist. So keeping your left hand rooted on your mat. Inhale, twisting out to the right by raising your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, release, dropping that right hand, the right arm behind your left wrist, dropping the back of your right shoulder and the side of your head towards your mat. Inhale, pressing into that left hand as you twist out to the right. Feeling a nice twist to your spine. Exhale, release, sliding that right arm behind your left wrist. Dropping the back of your right shoulder towards your mat. Inhale, gently coming back up to tabletop. Inhale, twisting out to the left as you raise your left arm towards the sky. Exhale, release, sliding your left arm behind your right wrist. surrendering your shoulder towards your mat. Inhale, pressing into your right hand as you twist out to the left. Exhale, release, sliding your left arm behind your right wrist, surrendering the back of your shoulder towards your mat. Gently coming back up to tabletop, and from tabletop, dropping into extended child's pose by sitting your bum towards your heels, stretching your arms out ahead as you melt your chest and forehead towards your mat. Sitting your bum further towards your heels, connecting to your breath. Gently coming back into tabletop. From tabletop, tucking your toes and gently lifting your hips, coming into downward facing dog. The first downward dog of class, gently pedal your feet, stretching your calves and your hamstrings. Connect to your breath. Mindfully walk your feet, making baby steps towards your hands at the front of your mat. Keeping your knees bent, fold your upper body over your knees, allowing your belly to rest on your thighs, allowing your head and elbows to become heavy, nodding your head yes, shaking your head no. Gently pressing into your feet to make your way to a standing position at the front of your mat. Preparing in mountain pose for sun salutation A. Connect to your breath. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, hinging from your hips to fold forward over your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, palms in your shins, opening your chest. Exhale, palms down, stepping your feet back into plank pose. Lower your knees to your mat and keeping your hips in the air, bend your elbows to lower your chest and chin. Inhale, slide your chest forward, keep your elbows bent and open your chest, low cobra. Exhale, moving through tabletop, tucking your toes, lifting your hips, downward facing dog. Distributing the weight evenly between your arms and your legs. Deeply connecting to your breath. Deep inhales and exhales. Looking between your palms. Inhale, stepping your feet forward, Coming into a halfway lift, palms on your shins, opening your chest. Exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, raising your arms. Exhale, release, making your way back to mountain pose. A second round of sun salutation A. Inhale, raise your arms, joining your palms above your head, looking towards your thumbs. Exhale, hinging from your hips, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, opening your chest, lengthening your spine. Exhale, palms down, stepping your feet back into plank pose. Bending your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, opening your chest, upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Spreading your fingers on your mat as you draw your heels a little bit closer to your mat. Connecting to your breath. Looking between your palms. Inhale, stepping your feet forward to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthening your spine, opening your chest. Exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, raise your arms, joining your palms above your head, looking towards your thumbs. Exhale, release your hands back down. Take a deep breath. Sun salutation B. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your fingers along your mat, raising your arms. Exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. Exhale, palms down, stepping your feet back. Bending your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, opening your chest, upward dog. Exhale, lifting your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your palms. Your right ankle and knee is in line. Your left leg is straight and engaged, raising your arms. Feeling the ground beneath both your feet. As you reach out through your fingertips. Exhale, release your palms, framing your right foot. Stepping your right foot back. Bending your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, straightening your arms, opening your chest. Upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot between your palms. Your left ankle and knee is in line. Your right leg is straight and engaged. Raising your arms, warrior one. Keeping that right leg straight and engaged. Exhale, release your palms, framing your left foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right foot. Bending your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, opening your chest, upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Distributing the weight evenly between your arms and your legs. Connecting to your breath. Inhale, stepping your feet forward to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, palms on your shins, opening your chest. Exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your fingers along your mat, raising your arms. Exhale, release, making your way to a standing position. Moving into the standing asanas, you can move your mats or your cameras, and then make your way to a wide-legged stance on your mat, with both your feet facing forward. Triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana, turning your right foot out 90 degrees, your left foot in 5 degrees, raising your arms to shoulder level. Inhale, leaning out your right hand side. Exhale, folding forward over that right knee, placing your hand on your knee, shin or ankle as you raise your left arm towards the sky. You can look towards your left thumb, feeling the foundation of both your feet as you reach out through your left fingertips, connecting to your breath. Inhale, gently come up, turning your right heel in, turning your left foot out 90 degrees, your right foot in 5 degrees, raising your arms to shoulder level. Inhale, leaning out your left hand side. Exhale, folding over your left knee, placing your hand on your knee, shin or ankle as you raise your right arm towards the sky. Deeply connecting to your breath. Feeling the foundation of both your feet. Energy through the crown of your head. Inhale, gently come up, turning your left heel in. Side angle pose, turning your right foot out 90 degrees, your left foot in 5 degrees, bending into your right knee, so your ankle and knee is in line. Placing your right forearm on top of your right knee, raising your left arm over your head. As you spiral your chest towards the sky, feeling the foundation of both your feet. As you reach out through your fingertips, keeping that chest, your heart center open towards the ceiling. Inhale, gently come up, turning your right heel in, turning your left foot out 90 degrees, your right foot in 5 degrees, bending into your left knee, so your ankle and knee is in line, placing your left forearm on top of your left knee, raising your right arm over your head as you spiral your chest towards the sky. Deeply connecting to your breath here. Staying for 3 breaths. Inhale, gently come up, turning your left heel in. Warrior 2 pose, turning your right foot out 90 degrees, your left foot in 5 degrees, bending into your right knee, so your ankle and knee is in line, raising your arms to shoulder level, turning your head to focus your gaze over your right middle finger. Feeling the foundation of both your feet as you reach out through your fingertips. Deep breathing. Peaceful warrior. Drop your left hand to your back leg and keeping a bend into that right knee, raise your right arm over your head. Connect to your breath here. Inhale, gently come up, turning your right heel in. Turning your left foot out 90 degrees, your right foot in 5 degrees, bending into your left knee, raising your arms to shoulder level, turning your head to focus your gaze over your left middle finger. Connecting to your breath. Peaceful warrior, drop your right hand to your back leg, keeping a bend into that left knee, raise your left arm towards the sky. Connect to your breath. Inhale, gently come up, turning your left heel in. You can join your feet together on your mat. Tree pose. Preparation is key here. You can pick a spot on the wall for balance. Starting on the right side, so turning your right foot out. You can stay here, resting that right heel above your left ankle, or gently lift that right foot, place it as high up your left leg as possible, however far up it will go. The key here is to have that right hip nice and open out to the side. You can have your hands together at heart center or raise your arms over your head. It's okay to feel a bit wobbly. Ground down into that left leg and press that right heel against the inner side of your left thigh. Feel that nice sense of balance and stillness. Connect to your breath. Exhale, release, closing that right hip, extending your right leg. Repeating on the other side. So this time, turning your left foot out. And you can gently raise that left foot as high up your right leg as possible. Keeping that left hip nice and open. You can have your hands together at heart center or raise your arms over your head. Grounding down into that right leg. Lifting out of your hips and energy through the crown of your head. Exhale, release, closing that left hip, extending your left leg. And from here, you can make your way to the front of your mat. You can move your mats or your cameras. And then make your way to mountain pose. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your fingers along your mat, raising your arms. Pressing your knees together as you reach out through your fingertips. Connect to your breath here. Feeling activation in your quads and glutes. Exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, palms on your shins, opening your chest. Exhale, palms down, stepping your feet back into plank. Bending your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your palms. Your left leg is straight and engaged, drawing your hands together at heart center, twisting out to the right by hooking your left elbow across your right knee. Keeping that left leg straight and engaged. Connecting to your breath. Gently come back round to center. Keep your balance and control. And gently lift that left leg off the floor behind you, coming into warrior three. Connect to your breath. Exhale, release, gently dropping that left foot back, framing your right foot with your hands, stepping your right foot back, and lifting your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot between your palms. Your right leg is straight and engaged. Drawing your hands together at heart center and twisting out to the left as you hook your right elbow across your left knee. Keep that right leg engaged to give you the balance. Connect to your breath. Gently coming back round to center and shifting your weight into your left leg as you raise your right leg off your mat, coming into Warrior 3. Feeling activation in that hamstring. As you exhale, gently drop that right foot back to your mat. And from here, whichever way is easiest, make your way to extended child's pose. Connecting to your breath. Deeply inhaling. When you're ready, make your way to a lying down position on your mat with your belly resting on your mat. As we move into our back bends. So gently place the palms of your hands flat on your mat, beside your chest, keeping your elbows tight to your body. On an inhale, pressing into your hands to open your chest. Roll your shoulders back and down your spine, feeling a nice opening to your chest. Connecting to your breath. Exhale, release, dropping your chest back down. Taking a deep breath. Moving into locust pose. So this time, placing the palms of your hands flat on your mat, beside your hips. Joining your big toes on the mat behind you and rolling your thighs inwards. From here, gently lifting your legs off your mat behind you and lifting your chest. Coming into locust pose. Connecting to your breath here. And exhale, release, dropping your feet and forehead back towards your mat. This time, moving into bow pose. So for this posture, bending both your knees to draw your heels towards your bum and catching the outer edge of both your feet with your hands. From here, pressing your feet into your hands as you press your hips against the floor, lifting your feet off your mat and lifting your chest, pressing your feet against your hands and pulling back with your hands. Connecting to your breath. And exhale, release. Dropping your feet and forehead towards your mat. From here, this time lying back down onto your mats. With your back, this time resting on your mat. As we move into bridge pose. Bending your knees to draw your heels towards your sit bones and placing the palms of your hands flat on your mat beside your hips. On an inhale, lifting your hips towards the ceiling as you roll each vertebrae off your mat, opening your chest. There's the option here to tuck your shoulder blades under your body and roll your shoulders back and down your spine as you interlock your fingers and press your hands towards your heels. Connect to your breath here as you keep those hips lifted towards the ceiling. And exhale, release, dropping your hips back down. From here, moving into the peak posture of class, camel. So making your way to a kneeling position on your mat. So we'll start with a nice gentle version of the posture, placing the palms of your hands on your lower back. Your alignment is key here, so make sure you have your knees engaged on your mat, rolling your thighs inwards, palms of your hands on your lower back as you push your hips towards the front of the room. And from here, feeling a nice lift to your spine and allow it to curve back naturally. Connect to your breath. And exhale, release, sitting your bum towards your heels. Surrendering the crown of your head towards your mat. Gently coming back to kneeling. There's the option here to come into a more advanced version of the posture. In whichever version you're in, Just make sure to connect to your breath. Your breath is a good indicator of if you're pushing your body too much. So again, engaging your knees on your mat, pushing your hips forward, and lifting your chest, allowing your spine to gently roll back. You can drop one hand towards your heel and drop the other. Remembering to press your hips towards the front of the room. And exhale, release. Gently sitting your bum towards your heels. Moving into child's pose. Camel pose increases our heart rates. So it's important to go into a nice restorative posture after. Deeply connect to your breath and allow your spine to absorb the benefits of the posture. Gently, we'll move into shoulder stand to finish today's class. Again, you don't always have to do the full version. You're allowed just to stay here and hug your knees towards your chest. So if that's all you feel like today, you can stay here. Or there's the option to roll back onto your shoulders and lift your feet towards the ceiling. Keeping your legs as straight as possible. Connecting to your breath. There's the option to come into Halasana here by keeping your legs as straight as possible. Hinge from your hips to drop your feet in behind your head. There's the option to interlock your fingers and press your hands away from your body. You can close your eyes here and draw inwards. Gently bend your knees and roll vertebrae by vertebrae, dropping your hips and feet back to your mat. And from here, moving in to the closing Shavasana by gently drawing your feet out to the edge of your mat. If you have a blanket close by, it can sometimes be nice, well, it's always nice actually, to have a blanket during the closing Shavasana. So even if you want to grab one from another room, feel free. And when you're ready, just making your way to a lying down position on your mat. drawing your arms away from your body with your palms facing upwards. Gently resting your eyes, bringing them to close. Allowing your mind and body to come to rest. Drawing your awareness to your feet. Relax your toes. Relax the soles of your feet, your heels, relax your ankles, calves, the backs of your knees. Relax your hamstrings, relax your hips, feeling them open out like a book. Draw your awareness to your hands. Relax each of your fingers and your thumbs. Soften the palms of your hands. Relax your wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms. Relax your shoulders. Locate the base of your spine and gradually work your way, relaxing each vertebrae, relaxing your neck, relaxing the back of your head, relax your jaw, relax your tongue, feeling your tongue draw away from the roof of your mouth. Soften your lips, feeling them slightly part. Relax the space around your eyes. Relax your eyes, feeling them draw towards the back of your head. Soften your eyebrows. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Relax your forehead, the seat of your mind. Relax every single hair on the top of your head. Relax your entire body, feeling the support of the earth beneath you. Relax, relax, relax. We will now move into silence for the next few minutes, using this 5 minutes to connect to your breath. If your mind begins to wander, just bring your focus back to your breath. Moving into silence. Bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggling your fingers wiggling your toes, moving your hands and feet, gently moving your head from side to side, waking up your neck, keeping your legs extended. Join your heels on your mat, point your toes. As you inhale, raise your arms over your head, getting a full body stretch. Exhale, release. Bending your knees and rolling over to your right hand side, making a cushion with your hand. Gently making your way to a comfortable seated position at the front of your mat, keeping your eyes closed and drawing your hands together at heart center, taking a moment to thank yourself for arriving here and practicing this morning. With that sense of self-love, rub your hands together, creating heat, creating energy. Place the palms of your hands over your eyes. As you blink your eyes open to the darkness of your palms, draw your hands away from your eyes to the light. Namaste. Thanks very much, guys.